Dwarfs can hear a weapon's voice, swords speak in vigor, bows speak with precision, hammers are blunt and to the point. But when a dwarf found an old human tank, as their fingers ran across its barrel it heard it say a tired firm voice, "I will watch until I am needed again." I am a weapon, made by the species on this planet that call themselves humans. My engine is arcane, my tread steel. I have a 75mm gun which is capable of firing both mundane and enchanted ordnance. My armor is second to none. The humans could not speak to me, did not even know I had a voice. But my brothers and sisters of iron serve them all the same, fighting and dying in their wars. I have killed at least a dozen other armored vehicles like myself. By any standard, I am a veteran warrior. I find myself a museum piece now. Outdated technology, a product of ages of strife long gone by. Humans gawk at me, think of me as a piece of primitive technology. They forget that it was tools like myself that made their society, in its current state, possible. They forget the rages of steel, shrapnel, and blood that define the age that forged me. Now someone different studies me. It takes me a moment to realize, then I understand. He is a dwarf. I recalled stories about them. They were a rarity among the humans, mostly preferring to remain in their hollowed-out mountain cities. They say that dwarfs can speak to weapons, hear their voices. The dwarf runs a finger along my main gun. I can hear the buzz of his thoughts, not words, but sentiments. I tell him, my duty is unending. I will watch until I am needed again. For as surely as water will wet you, and as surely as fire will burn, the banished demons of old will with terror and slaughter return. The dwarf looks at me, sliding a hand over my armor and treads, admiring my engineering. You were really something in the old days, eh? Still are, even if time has marched on. If only we could take what was inside you and put it in a modern weapons platform. The way the new ones speak is different. They have not seen what it is really like. They have this pretentiousness, this lofty perspective that actual experience would eviscerate. The dwarf begins to visit me weekly. He tells me he seeks to transplant my personality into a machine at the cutting edge of dwarfish technology. His people and mine are building an alliance. He shares that there is something brewing, conflicts of scale that will shatter the world once more. Developments dire enough that even the isolationist dwarfs are preparing for total war. All I know is that I will fight and die for those that made me. Being transferred to a new body will alter aspects of my personality. I embrace the change, because in my core I know I was never meant to be a mere artifact from another age.